I spoke with Jeanne Batalova with the National Center on Immigration Policy. She analyzes the impact of immigrants on society, but her knowledge also comes from personal experience. Nearly 20 years ago, she left her country and moved to the United States. So I asked about her own experience and some of the challenges immigrants face as they try to adjust to a new society.
I came as a foreign student. I came to study at an MBA program in Chicago, so my story is characteristic of a certain group of people, and my integration story was rather quick and easy. But a lot of people come through because they came as refugees. So their challenges are very difficult. They have to learn a new language. They have to learn how things are done, basic things, how to enroll their kids in school, how to talk to teachers in school, because they might have very, very different educational system back at home. And for them, it's just a new experience every single day. And then looking for a job. From our research, we know that a lot of college-educated immigrants come to the U.S. and they might have a degree in engineering or doctors, teachers, and then a block here, a barrier, a major barrier. They can't get a license. They can't find a job that is consistent with their qualifications. So we have close to 2 million college-educated immigrants who are underemployed or unemployed at all.
It's interesting you bring this up because I remember several years ago interviewing a couple that had immigrated here from Russia. Mm-hmm. And I believe he was a doctor or a dentist. He was working as a janitor. And he also talked about not only just the navigating, but the, I guess it's the injury to the soul in a sense that you do this job there and now you're not qualified to do it, even though your technique probably is just as good as anybody else's.
Right. It's the psychological toll that takes, that people experience, especially if they had the position of power, you know, they were contributors, full contributors in their societies, and now they're here. They want to do the same here, yet they can't. So we, in economics and sociology, we often try to estimate the economic cost of brain waste, what we call. If someone is not working gainfully employed, that they pay less in taxes, which affects the neighborhood in which they live. So the ripple effects are substantial when people are not integrated well in the fabric of the society.
What's being done and what more could be done?
Well, you know, I'd like to share a really great news for all of us immigration wonks, because just recently the White House announced a major initiative called the White House Task Force on New Americans, and it's basically for the first time in the history of this country we have a national integration plan, and the idea is to coordinate all the efforts that various governments at the state, local, and federal levels, and as well as the communities on the ground, the boots on the ground that help immigrants to integrate in the country, to coordinate the efforts and to put some resources, technical resources, some financial resources, and help immigrants to integrate better economically, start their businesses, learn the language, become citizens. And these are the important aspects of integration that any country should be watching over and being very careful about.
If someone was coming here from Ukraine and touching down here in the United States today, a veteran who've gone through that experience, what advice would you give them?
Great question. I would say never lose hope and reach out. There are a lot of resources. There are a lot of great people. I say often that the people I met here were they were very, very helpful in helping me to navigate the system, learn about the country, and I recently passed my U.S. citizenship exam, so I'm on the way to becoming a citizen. So never lose hope and reach out.
Jeanne Batalova, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.